Well,
then maybe you can just use your imagination.
it's focusing on your face.
Yes.
He did it!
My fiance.
My fiance. When we get back, well, we don't even have the pictures yet. I probably won't post this till after a week anyway. So I'll insert any pictures that I have now. But basically, he proposed to me at the seaport, which was like a very special place for us. Right in front of the Brooklyn Bridge, and it was so beautiful. And we were the restaurant we were going to was near there, and
It's amazing.
yeah, and well, that's another story.
That's a whole other story. That restaurant
yeah, it was so good. So basically, we were walking, and as we were like walking to the restaurant, I'm like, we're passing the entrance, and I'm like
sitting there like, oh no, we're.
and he's like, no, there's a back entrance. Which first of all, I was like, okay, back entrance. Maybe he's not lying. Maybe you're proposing to me in like a private room in the restaurant. Like, I don't know. And then we keep walking, and then we get to this like dead end inside of like, I don't know. We get to this dead end, but then he said we were gonna go back outside. I was like, babe, this is a dead end, but actually it wasn't. There was like a little opening to like get back towards like the actual like pier part of it, and then we're walking on the pier, and there's like a few people here and there, but like it wasn't packed. It wasn't like super public. And then I see these two people just facing a wall with their hoods up. And I recognize, first of all, I know my mom and like her like body language, and like I just knew it was her. And then I recognized Rachel's coat and her hair. And so I was like, and my mom stopped sharing her location with me. So I was like, so then
shaking my head over here.
I know. So then we get to we keep walking, and then all of a sudden he like stops and immediately gets down on one knee, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then he said, he loved me,
So
and
the
that
whole speech, she blacked out.
I blacked out. He did too. Like I've heard this so many times. When someone proposes to you, you're blacked. You're like, I'm not even paying attention. Just like ask me and like let me say yes. Give me the ring. So I say yes, and he's pulling out the ring, and then he just presents it to me, and I'm like, you have to put it on me. But yeah.
I was so nervous. I was such a mess. Sorry, I'm packing.
Yeah, so anyway, so that's another thing. We went to a bagel place this morning, and we ordered like ahead like an hour and a half, but they didn't have the order ready because it's like a famous bagel place, but we thought like, oh, we ordered like over an hour ago, it should be ready. They messed up and they kept forgetting to make our order. So fine. Yeah, they just essentially forgot about us. Even though he was standing there like, hey, where's our order? They should have just made it and sent us on our way, but like, anyway, we were late to... what?
Not relevant.
No, we were late to make our reservation, to check out. But they were like, yeah, no, just go upstairs, eat your food, take your time, don't worry about it. So that's good. And they didn't say anything about needing to pay extra, so I'm hoping they won't make us pay extra.
We'll see, I guess, when I get down there. But I don't think so. They seem very nonchalant.
No, yeah. So, yeah, we're about to leave and go back to Jersey City, and then go to my car and drive to Scotch Plains, hang out with Daisy for a little bit. Oh yeah, that's before we got engaged.
Yeah.
I brought the Polaroid, but it didn't. I forgot. I thought I had 4 left. I thought I had 4 photos left on the film, but I didn't. I had none. So at least we got 1 out of it. But we can go back today, get the film, and take one with Daisy.
Yes.
So anyway, I'll insert any pictures or clips, but it happened, and I was right. I had no idea about where and how, so that was a complete surprise, but all I knew was when,
We had a photographer come,
and he got a really good photographer that like has a podcast on like proposals, and like
15,000
she's 15,000 15,000 Instagram followers. Like she's like, she knows what she's doing. And so I'm sitting there sobbing, and she's like posing us, and I was like like just tears and like sobbing, not just like crying, like
Emotions are flying everywhere.
I know.
And it was so hard.
But you were
for us to
happy
hear.
that I cried so much.
No, I was, because like if you didn't cry, I was like, oh, you don't like me.
Yeah. But I cried a lot, and I knew I would cry, and I'm happy I cried.
I knew.
And then the photographer finally left after like 20.
You weren't recording the whole time.
No, I was. It just stopped recording. Anyway, I was crying, and then my mom was there, so like they took a few pictures with us, and then she left, and then my mom came back over, and I was just hugging her and like sobbing, and like it was just an amazing time. And now I'm engaged, and I've already got to say like, oh, my fiance to someone. He fumbled it. He said he called me his girlfriend today already. I'm like, we haven't even been engaged a day, and you already like you fumbled it. You called me your girlfriend. I know, but like, shouldn't that be so fresh in your mind that you're like, oh, she's my fiance?
I was stressed at the time.
Well,
That's why.
Anyway.
It was normal for.
oh, let's just show the view. It's a really nice view.
It is.
And it was really pretty at night too. But yeah.
Wild.